Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Oliwia Zalewska from Poland versus Anna Gradisnik from Slovenia. The game is 9-ball. Race to 7, alternate break, the 9 balls racked on the spot. 3 consecutive fouls by the same player is loss of game. It's the Predator Antalya Open. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network.
There will be no announcements.
The players are going to lag now. I think I've seen them both play before, yeah. I'm right, I didn't think I'd seen Zalewska play, but I have. I still don't know her game that well. Anna Gradisnik wins the break. The lag, I mean. And the break now. They'll be breaking from the side rail. I'm assuming that's where they always break from. You can see the pool balls are tapped in because he just rolls them up and puts them in place. There's no way they could not be tapped in. He couldn't rack the balls like that properly without a rack. I was the first one to show him how to do that years ago in the Moscone Cup or one of those World Pool Masters events. I can't remember exactly. Gradisnik breaking from the left side, left bottom, drawing the ball to the rail. Oh, she's Brooklyned it. Still made one with a Brooklyn. Amazing. Even when they Brooklyn on these tables, they make a ball on a break. Remember, we've talked about how dry this equipment is. It's the driest tables I've ever seen. She could bank one side and try to run out, but she'll probably just thin it real slow and try to use the 3-ball as a blocker. That's a good shot. Absolutely good shot. So Zalewska will kick to the side rail. She'll put a lot of bottom on it. See how she's hitting low, and that'll stop the cue ball and then knock the one down table. Try to create something. Good shot. She hit that well, a little bit firm, but she got away with it now. The 9 helped her. Very good shot. Gradisnik I don't think she can see the 1 ball completely. She's going to kick to the side rail and try to create something. Kind of firm, just thinned it. I can tell you one thing, they're luckier than me. I was just kicking, practicing on my table, and I couldn't. Every time I kick and hit the ball, I leave a shot. She'll just thin this, use the 8, 9, and the 4 for safety. Go 2 rails, maybe 3. And looks like a good shot. She could jump it. These jump sticks they got are, they really jump and control in precarious positions. But she's not. She's going to spin around it and try to hit it somehow. Good hit. She left the shot now. She'll roll this in or stun it down in the corner and float up for the 2-ball. Or she's going to cut it in the sun. No. She's going to roll it in real slow. That's the right shot. But she went a little bit too far. She should have hit it a little bit easier. So she kept a little bit of an angle. Now she can't get off the rail. She's going to have to take a long shot off the rail. Or she'll follow down and come out 2 rails. That's the shot. Hit it kind of firm, go 2 rails and back out into the table. Good shot. A long time ago, players didn't know to do that right there. Even good players. They would try to stay right where it was or bounce off a little. I've been shooting that shot for eons. Eons I've been shooting that one. Right bottom, draw back, bounce off to the middle of the table. The 4's right down there with a perfect angle. Right bottom, just like that. She can stun this 2 rails and go around, or follow it, either one. Or she'll roll it. Just roll it and go 1 rail. Nope, 2 rails. Just like I said the first time. Like I said, mentioned before, there's many ways to play position a lot of times. And it's hard to always get it right. You got to call 3 or 4 different ways. Shoot this real slow, or she can just try to bounce off the rail, either one. I think she should have shot it real slow. But she's still okay. As sweet as these tables play, she'll just kill it right there with a lot of left bottom. Aim a little thick on the ball and throw it in. See how my table, that ball definitely won't go. It'll hang up. So that gives you an indication of how juicy these pockets are, I'll tell you that. Left top, go 2 rails, or she might plant in the side, I don't know. The prudent play is to go 2 rails like that. Good shot. I always want to hit the shot with a little more authority so it doesn't skid or anything. She'll just roll this in. Remember, I think she rolls in. Nope, she stopped it. Who knows what they're going to do? She stunned that, actually. And you actually do want to stun that shot. You don't want it to roll off or skid. But I don't think a ball can skid on these tables. 1-0, Zalewska. Breaking from the right side, right bottom. Doesn't want to foul the break. She kind of hit them too thin and still made a ball. It's amazing. She hit them poorly and still made one. It's crazy how sweet these tables are. She'll draw the cue ball underneath the 3 and the 4 and send the cue ball down table. A lot of right bottom. Just a touch draw. Good shot. Wound up using the 9 and the 6 for the blocker and the 7. All right. Gradisnik is at the table. She may have to kick to the right before the side. Just want to kick it smooth with some left, not too hard, and then just knock the 2 ball back around the, yeah, she tried to hit it going in. You really wanted to hit underneath that. You really wanted to go 2 rails and then hit the ball. But she looked like she tried to hit it 1 rail going in. That's what we call it. That's what I mean by that. You're not using 2 rails, you're only using 1 when you're going in. Uh-oh, she's drinking water while the other player's shooting. Not just joking. Left bottom, draw down under the 8. Nice and smooth. Let the spin do the work. She drew that too much. She never used the rail. So that was a little bit of a mistake right there. That was pretty elementary to get on that 3 ball. I've done that before too, but that was a simple mistake. She'll put some right top on this. Try to clip the 3 and knock it towards the corner and send the cue ball down table. Not too bad. I think she left her a little bit of a shot. They're awful thirsty for pool players, I'll tell you that. Nobody's that thirsty in pool. Now, if you did like me today, 1,000 sit-ups and ran 5 miles, you might be thirsty all day. She might cut this in, straight top, go back and forth. And she tried to bank it. I thought she could have cut that in. Maybe, but again, the overhead tells me nothing. Here they go with this overhead. They go from my overhead to the player. How am I supposed to commentate it? God. She's just going to try to bump this back down table and use the 8, 9, and the 7.
shot.
That was the wrong shot. She should have just bumped it, banked it back towards the 6, 2 rails, and used all those pool balls in the middle for blockers. That was too precarious of a shot to try to thin that with the bridge jacked up. Because I don't think she could have sold out hardly if she'd just bumped it down table. Okay, Anna Gradisnik. She needs to just draw it a little or follow it in between the 8 and the 9. That's a good shot. A little further she needs to go. And she could put left top, come straight back down the table, right past where the cue ball is now. I think that's the right shot. Whether she'll do it or not, I don't know. A lot of times they're scared to take the spins on. She might go the other way with right top and go 2 rails like that. She's a little bit fortunate. She bumped that ball, and it rolled towards her position. She's all right now. She'll just follow 2 rails, shoot the 7 in the right corner up there. She'll put right top on this, just above the equator. Go 2 rails, like that. And again, they never make bridges. I've never seen nothing like it. If the pockets were 3 inches big, you'd have to make a bridge once in a while. And a 5x10 or something. They need to make it ridiculously tough so that you have to use a bridge and use all the bridges.
Extension pole.
She'll either stop or roll up and play the 8 in the side. That's a good shot. And a lot of these elementary shots, it's not, I still don't use a open bridge much. If they had to do something very powerful, it wouldn't work. These open bridges. But pool usually is, most of the shots are kind of elementary. Stop right there on the 9 for 1-1 tie. Gradisnik breaking from the left side, left bottom. She Brooklyned again. You're not supposed to make one when you Brooklyn the break. Breaking from the rail. And she didn't that time. I'm going to have a swallow of water. Is that okay? Gotta wait. She's going to shoot. Just roll this in the side pocket and you got shape on the 3. Straight top. Not too much spin. Just roll it in. Good shot. Now she'll put straight. Now she's going to draw back. Nope. She's going to hit it. She's supposed to draw this ball. This is where a closed bridge is handy when you need a little more power. She's going to follow it. This is the harder way to get on it. It's simple to just draw it. A lot of the men players, most of them, top pros, would, just about every pro would draw this back. She's got to hit it kind of hard, straight top, maybe a little right, not much. And there is the reason why she should have drawn the ball. She was afraid of it, and the open hand bridge doesn't give you the power for that one. You could still draw it back with an open bridge, though. Appleton could. He's the predominant open bridge player. She'll just stop right there for the perfect angle on the 4. Now draw around the 8, just a little, just below center with some right. It'll go into the rail and go around the 8 and go down table and get on the 5. Or she's following it some other way. Wow. That was the wrong way to get on that, I'll tell you that. She's lucky she didn't scratch. She was supposed to draw around the 8 ball. I mean, like, stun it with some spin right around the 8. She's so fortunate she didn't scratch there. She's still all right, though. Just roll this in. She wants to hit it a little bit so it gets down table. A little bit of left, maybe. Good shot. I don't think they really know exactly where the cue ball's going a lot of times. They're good players, and they're young, too, so they have a lot to learn. Pool, you can learn forever. I'm still learning. I'm 60 years old. Learning something every day. Left bottom, draw over a little bit. They use very little spin, though. I use a lot more spin than these women here. I use more spin than most of the pros, too. Draw back, straight back. You can see how good the conditions are. She didn't even have to use hardly any power to get that ball back. I put a lot of right on this, make the ball and spin off a little bit. There you go. Good shot. This one you're supposed to stun 2 rails. They always walk to the other side of the shot. I don't even understand why. I guess just to waste some time. She might just roll this in, but you're supposed to stun it to the bottom. Oh, yeah, you can roll this one. I can tell. Finally, they gave me a... There's why you don't always put no spin on the ball. She almost scratched. That was like an amateur way to shoot that shot. Amateur scratch on those shots a lot because they don't put any spin on the ball. 2-1 Gradisnik leads. Zalewska breaking from the right side, right bottom. Hard to believe they're not making anything, but she hit those a little thin, I think. Gradisnik gets to roll this in real slow and she'll be just right on the 2. You can hardly be afraid of a shot on the corners here when they're against the rails and stuff. Looks like she could roll it real slow or try to go down to the bottom rail. It's harder to go down to the bottom rail. And she did, good shot. Like I said, though, these shots are so easy down the rails. No good player could be afraid of them. Now she'll stun over just a little. See, that ball would have hung up on my table. Would have never went in. Would have just jawed right up. That's how easy these conditions are. That ball wiggled in. Because she missed it, actually. She'll roll this and bounce off like that, and she went too far. For my liking, she went too far. She's still all right, though. I mean, she can still make the shot. This is a tricky one. You need to put a little left on it. I think she can shoot the 5 in the same pocket, but the 6 is trouble. She might play safe, too. I don't know. Yeah. She played that wrong. She left her straight in. She should have just stopped the ball. She can roll it and bounce off the rail and play the 5 in the side, or she can draw back and play the 5 in the corner. Or go over and play the 5 in the side. That was the right shot, because now if she's got a little angle, she can get on the 6 ball. Right bottom and stun over if the 5 goes. If it doesn't, play safe. Can't tell. They never will show me exactly if the ball will go. They never do. I mean, this is tough. Your overhead is useless. Like I said before, what if they film tennis like this? No one would watch it. This is where I need to be, 60 degrees all the time. But pan in and then give me 60. So she can make this right bottom and stun off and then play the combination on the 8. See how sweet those pockets are? That might not have went on my table, that one. It looks like they're pretty big too to me. She's gonna try to play the combination and go 2 rails or stun it somehow. The right shot here is just to play safe. Just stop the ball right there. I mean, you could still get out. Well, actually, she could cut it in the side and go around the table. I would probably cut it in the side and go down and back somehow. But she could stop right there, too, and just play a nice safety. She's cutting it in, or she's going to draw it. Good shot. You couldn't tell exactly what she had until they panned in. Then I knew she was going to draw it. They don't pan in right there. Left, just below center with the left. Go back. Got to pop those kind of firm, too, and they'll come right back like that. A draw back for the side. Good shot there. For a, I don't even know what the score is. I'm not showing it. I've lost count of the score. I think it's 3-2 apiece. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 2 apiece. She doesn't have, she made a ball. So I didn't see if the other ball got back. Just going to try to play safe. Just draw it a little with right. Come back behind the 2, 4, 9. Or the 7, 3. See, she tried for too much there. That's why she left the shot. She should just banked it to the middle of the table and used the 2, 9, and the 4. You didn't have to go all the way back over there. She sees that now. She's going to bank this back or thin it. Oh, she psyched herself there. This is a tough ball to hit for sure. Probably the best way to hit it would be to kick underneath the 5 and go 2 rails. But I don't know if she can hit it like that. Might not be on. She could kick under the 5, under the 8, and go past the side and hit it like a Z. That might be a good way to hit it. If she goes 1 rail down the table, it's very, very difficult to hit it. I don't give anyone a chance of hitting it harder. That's what she's going to try to do. She better hit it hard, I'll tell you that. Yeah, she's hitting high on the ball. I don't like that, because it's going to whiffle like that. Just as soon as she started aiming high on the ball on that kick, I knew she wasn't going to hit it. I mean, she could have, but not likely. She's playing the 9 ball. That is really ill-advised there, I'll tell you. But she's got an easy safety if she misses it. As long as she doesn't hit it too hard. Her bridges are always too close to the ball. Wow, she knocked the crap out of it. And she got lucky. Down there. Oh, what an amazing game pool is. It's a lot of luck. It's too lucky. They need to play that game I talked about, placement pool. The player plays against themselves. Then see how lucky you are. I think she can just thin it. It's a tricky shot to thin this. If she's kicking it. Wow. That was a good shot. A little fortunate. I'll tell you that. I'd like to try that again all day. To hit it that thin and then put the cue ball where it is now. Here again, you just want to kick kind of slow and hit the bottom rail, 2 rails, and then hit behind the ball. She tried to hit it going in again, and that's just... It's okay, but I don't know. She could have kicked it to the rail maybe and bumped out. And that's something difficult, I don't know. Kicking is an element of luck, too. There's a lot of luck in that. She can't do much with the ball here. She can just try to draw a little bit. Oh, she stayed right there. I thought she should have drawn. Well, that actually might be the best place to stay. She'll roll this real easy and try to make the combination and let the 3 bounce over and shoot the 3 in the other corner. Good shot. Very good shot there. She left the cue ball in a good spot there for that shot. That was the right shot. She'll just roll this in, kind of slow. Left a little bit of a funny shot. She cut it in the corner and draw under the 8, or roll it in and go 1 rail. Just roll it in and go 1 rail. Good shot. And she could roll this in and play the 8 down in the corner where the ref's standing. Or come around and play it in the other corner somehow. Just drew it over, play the 8 down there where the ref is. Good shot. Roll this in. She could kill it in the middle of the table, or she could roll all the way down and shoot the 9 in the same corner as the 8. Wow, you really got to hit a ball bad to miss it on these tables. She might have been better off than to try to just slow roll it and stay in the middle of the table. I think trying to go all the way down made her miss the ball. I guess you can miss one. Huh? She's just going to jump it in. These people today jump better than they play. Oh no, she didn't get over it. She's got 3 carbon sticks. Well, 8, 9, same pocket. 3-2 lead. She could have kicked that real easy down table. It wasn't a hard shot to kick safe down table. Zalewska. Keep forgetting these people's names. Zalewska. Zalewska. 3-2. She leads 3-2. I'm no good with names. Right bottom, draw into the 9. No, she couldn't. She had too much angle. See, right there, the overhead told me nothing. If they would have zoomed in like they did after I said what I said, then I would have known she couldn't draw into the 9. Making me look like fools with this overhead. What a joke. She can roll this in real slow. Just make it and bump or hit it hard and try to do something too. Nope. Sold out. Gradisnik, put left top on this and go out to the middle of the table. Quite a bit of spin she needs on this. But they don't spin the ball much, I noticed. They hit more than they spin. And as they play, they'll learn that you want to spin more than you hit. That's what improves your game as a professional. Here she could just follow real slow and shoot the 4 down table. A little bit hard, but she's still all right. Just roll this in with, I would put left on it and just kill the ball right there. She actually bounced too far, but she's all right. Real slow, take a little longer shot on the 5. And that was, She was scared to take the longer shot on the 5. That wasn't the right shot. So now she's on the rail, she can't get closer to the 6. She can get on it, but she can't get closer to it, that's for sure. And that's why she's in this predicament now. If these pockets were tougher, this would be a lot harder shot. I'll tell you that right now.
Extension.
She needs to hit this kind of hard with actually right top or draw it. The men pros would draw out of this. They'd draw back a little. She's going to follow it somehow. Good shot, right top. I could shoot it like that too. But now, by not taking a tough 5-ball shot, look where she is now, see? So it just escalates. You think you're all right, but it goes from one snowball to the other. And this is a funny shot. She's got to hit it with left bottom, or draw into the 9, or just roll into the 9. That's why she wounds up missing these shots, because she wounds up in weird predicaments. She shot that. She should just slow rolled it with top and just clipped the 9 real easy. So many ways to play the shots, but they'll learn as they go. Right bottom on this, or go to the side rail. I think she's got to draw it. Right bottom and go 1 rail back down the table. Nope, she could get to the side rail. And there again, this camera tells me nothing. They go to an overhead for my, to try to commentate it. I needed like this. They needed the pan in, and then I would have known she could have went to the side rail. Straight top, wow. She almost followed that straight in. She didn't cut it. 4-2. Zalewska leads. Gradisnik from the left side, left bottom, and she Brooklyned again. She's not cutting the rack like she needs to. This is a tough shot. Well, it's tough to get position. I think she'll just go back and forth and play the combination on the... A good shot here would just bank the 1 around the table and use the 2 and the 8 for the blocker. You could just bank it and stun over behind the 7. But I think she's going to try to play the 1 and then the combination. Sometimes it's easier just to go ahead and play safe than to try to be a hero. I can tell you that right now. I've done it many times. Try to get out when I think I can get out, and then I wound up missing a shot. This is not an easy shot. It's on, but it's not, I mean, it can be missed. You don't know what the two's going to do a little bit. Good shot. Well, it actually was sitting easier than it looked. Good shot. Now she'll play the 2-ball.
Die. Extension fold.
Zalewska will play the 2-ball. Is she going to run out of time? I think she's going to try to go rail first or draw back. She's drawing back. That was the wrong shot. That right now. Almost. That was... Well, if she would have missed that 9-ball, it would have been all right. She would have been fine. Sometimes those pool balls like the 9... Oh, they saw the 8-ball move. She's going to kick 2 rails. Wow, good shot. That's funny how you make a good kick and you leave the person straight in like that. And she can put left top, go between the 6, 7, come over and shoot the 4 down in the corner. Or come all the way over on the other side. Oh. Left top, shoot the 4 down in the corner, like I said the first time. I get one right every now and then, I guess. I still don't know if I'm any good at this. Nobody plays the same way. Right bottom, draw back to the side. And she overhit it a little. She's still all right, though. Just shoot the 6 in the corner and just draw back a little. Good shot. I've never seen any of these women make a bridge. I don't even know if they can make a bridge. A little bit of the left top, or just straight top, come down the middle of the table. A little bit of left. She always walks and looks at the other end before she shoots. It's all irrelevant, really. Put a little bit of left bottom and kill it right there. You amateurs out there, you need to aim thick on that shot and spin it a little, and then it throws it in and it kills the cue ball there. A little bit of right bottom or follow it, right bottom. Stun it. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. Zalewska breaking from the right side, leads 4-3. Right bottom, sending the cue ball to the side rail. If she doesn't Brooklyn it. Oh, good break. I didn't see. I don't know what consolation that has, where we're just looking at close up on the middle of the rack. I can't see nothing. But this shot's not worth probably shooting at. She could slow roll it and put her right behind the 6 somehow. She's going to try to make it and then play safe. Yeah, that was really ill-advised right there. That was not the right shot. She could have banked the one around the table. She had the 3, 7, and 9 jacked up and bopped it around the 6, 3 rails. Maybe. Now these shots are kind of funny. Looks like she's going to try to draw it back somehow. Use the rails. Good shot. She was fortunate, I'll tell you that. That she didn't hit the 7 and get snookered or even scratch, maybe. The right shot there was to thin the 1 and go under the 6 and go down table. But sometimes the ball will whiffle when you do that, and it won't go down table. It's tricky. As dry as these tables are, the ball could whiffle really, really easy. This is a funny shot. She needs to draw down table or... Yeah, that was the wrong shot all day. She doesn't know that shot, I don't think, maybe. Stun the ball flat, go past the side with no spin and go 2 rails back. Those shots are really hard for some, even good players. I think she can see the edge of the ball. No, she can't. She can't see any. She's got to kick it. Try for a little luck. God. Like I said, they're more fortunate than I am, that's for sure. She had no idea where she was going to make that ball, and I didn't either. She may be jacked up a little. If she is, this is a lot harder shot. Wow, she gets close to it. She might foul the ball. Her bridge should be way back, not that close to the ball. She should use a long bridge on this. But she uses such short bridges, she's scared of long bridges. She just needs to make it, and we'll move over or stop. Yeah, those shots are difficult for even the top players in the men's pro. Straight top here and just follow off the bottom rail. Oh, she's drawing it. Yeah. See, that's why I don't like drawing a lot of times. If I got a little angle, I'll just follow off the rail. It's easier to follow, but they don't know that yet. It takes a long time to realize that following the ball is easier than drawing. It took me 40 years, 50 years myself. She'll put right bottom, draw past the 6. Well, she didn't hit it. You're supposed to hit that one a lot harder. This is an easy safety, but I've seen her go for the banks. If she banks it in, she'll go 3 rails and shoot the 7 down here in the right corner. Or she might thin it and go 2 rails, and or she can make it. She can cut, nope, go 2 rails like that. She was happy with just leaving her distance. That ain't no good, really. She could possibly get out of this somehow. She could play the bank and then maybe get a roll too at the same time. Or thin it and try to go back around the table. She'll probably play the bank because the 7's, the 9's dead. Oh, she fluked it. There you go. It's like a vacuum cleaner, these pockets. They just get close with slow speed, they'll right in the cup. A little bit of right top. This is what they should do every time so I can see what's happening. A little bit of right, just roll it in. But most of these players are scared of spin. A lot of these players that I see are afraid of spins. See, I think she should have just slow rolled and she wound up in a real funny place. But she's still all right. Just slow roll this in. Five, 5-3, Zalewska leads. Gradisnik breaking from the left side. Left. She hasn't hit a rack right yet. Still didn't. She's supposed to cut the rack, I think. Everybody else does. Or she just tries to hit them head on, I don't know. I'm terrible at that cut break myself, so I can't criticize her too much. I can do it, but I don't seem like I ever make a ball or get good position. She'll stun over with right bottom, like that. Not bad, got a good roll. She'll cut the 2 in the side with a lot of right bottom, just kill the cue ball down table for the 3. If it's on, I can't tell by this thing. This is so, doesn't help me. Wow, it's a lot of cut. She's got to put a lot of spin on this. Slow the cue ball down. Wow. I don't even believe she shot that like that. It was. See, these girls don't spin the ball much. They don't realize you have to put a lot of spin on the ball to slow it down at times. She's going to play safe or cut it in. As big as these pockets are, you could cut it in. It's really not that hard a shot. You don't have to hit it. You could shoot it into the rail a little and still make it. But it's sitting tight. It's a tougher cut because it's so tight to the rail. She looks like she's cutting it. She hit that really well, though, even though the pocket was big. But you know the pocket's really sweet, so you're not as afraid. That's for sure. Here, I would just follow this down. But they're scared to death of the follow. A lot of these players. Well, she's doing it. She's actually hitting above the equator, which is amazing. Left top on this. Looks like she's putting right. She put left. She had to. It checked. They don't pan in even when they're like addressing the cue ball, which is important for the viewers and me. Right just below center, hit this kind of hard. You want to hit it real hard. Wow. So those carbon sticks, they squirt and stuff. That's the reason why they're scared of spin. You gotta know how to aim them. It's a totally different aiming process with those carbon sticks as wood. But I'm playing with a shaft now that's kind of like them, but not as severe. Here you really want, she could go rail first and just go right between the 8, the 9 and the 7 and come back out. Go rail first at the bottom rail, go around 2 rails. But she'll probably draw back or stun back somehow. And she should have done what I said. Because it's hard to control that shot all the time. Now she's in a tough spot. Tell you that. She always looks like she's smiling. I wouldn't be smiling on this one. She'll just roll it in, a little bit of left maybe. Yep, good shot. She almost, she hit the point. That's amazing. Now left bottom. A lot of bottom on this one and draw, just a touch draw. She might stun all the way back though and shoot 9 in the other corner. Yep, she did. But she's gonna wound up in a tough spot. She should have just touched drawn the ball and stayed just by the side right where she's at now and took a tough cut on the 9. She's gonna try to cut it in the side, I'm sure. She can leave a tough shot if she misses it. Oh, she's jacking up. Weird, I don't know. I don't think she had to jack up on that shot. Not that. She was a little bit too elevated. Just shoot the 9 in the corner and stop. Most of these players, even the men pros, they're scared to death of the corners. She's shooting it the side, I think. I would shoot it in the corner. I can't tell because you're not panning in. Wow. And she hit that too hard. If she hit it slower, she would have went in, even off the rail. I guess they will hang up. I'm surprised one hung up. There you go. That was a comedy of errors. 5-4, Zalewska still leads. Breaking from the right side. Right bottom. She got the 2 in. The 1 and the 7. I think she has a shot to pocket the ball, but I don't know if it's worth it. Hit it kind of hard with right, left, bottom. Draw it somehow. That was a good shot. But like I said, it wasn't worth it. She didn't hit enough bottom on that. If she would hit more bottom, it would have drawn out of it. This is a tough kick, especially when the ball is near the cue ball. It's easy to foul, hit the 5 or something because you're trying to hit it hard. And that shot there, you'll miss it a lot. You'll go right underneath it like that because there's a very difficult shot to hit, that kick. She should have played safe or something or put more bottom on it. She made a good shot, but if you're going to take a shot like that on, you may as well go ahead and put enough bottom on it to make sure you're not going to stick yourself behind another ball like that. Gradisnik will draw straight back, supposedly. Supposed to. Just draw back. There you go. Like I said, they play a totally different game than I do. I don't know if their game's... Maybe it's better than mine. I don't know. She's to follow with a little bit of right or left top. Or she could stun over and play past the 6 with the 5. Like that. That's the right shot. But they never will pan in where I can see if anything will go. It's always at a distance or an overhead. I'm guessing myself on what they're going to do. They're either filming the player or overhead or way off. Stop right there for an angle. This is what I need every time, like this, so that I can commentate it correctly. It's real good contrast, though. The lighting's ideal. It's not bad at all. It's the best lighting I've ever seen. Right bottom. Real good lighting. There's not many shadows on the rails. The table's very conducive. Everything's great, except they just don't know exactly what I need to commentate. They're more worried about the scenery or something, I don't know, or the player. Right bottom, just stun off the rail, pop it kind of firm, like that, for a 5-5 tie. She's supposed to stun this and go 2 rails, but she might roll it in. She'll probably roll it with a little right or no spin. They don't like putting spin on the ball, I can tell you that. Maybe it's because of those cues, those charcoal sticks. I tried playing with one of them. I wanted to throw it in the ocean. Couldn't stand it. Didn't suit me at all. I spin the ball too much for that stick. Now the ref's having problems all at once. He needs to retap them, that's what it is. Once they start getting out of their little divots, it needs to be retapped. No one asks for advice in pool, ever. Everybody's a genius. Gradisnik breaking, she finally did get the cut on them, and she made one. Nope, she didn't make one. I thought the 5 was going, and I thought it would swallow it, but it didn't. This is the Billiard Network, the home of global pool and YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. Zalewska will try to draw back. She's got to hit this real hard and draw back. These sticks do draw good. I noticed like that, see? And she even tagged the rail in. And that ball went in, which on my table has been tricky in making that one too. I'll tell you that. She got unlucky. 2 rails, try to kick the 2 in and clip it, send the cue ball down table. If she hits it correctly, she's gonna foul. Yeah, you gotta make sure and clip that ball on the correct side and send the cue ball down table. She was in perfect control of this match, and now she's let it slip terribly. Gradisnik will just draw straight back, create a little bit of angle on the 3. Oh, that looks like she went a little bit too far. But she's still all right. She did go a little bit too far, but she's still okay. Straight top. She doesn't need any spin on this. Straight top, go 2 rails back to the middle. A little angle on the 4. Two rails. I like these rails though. They're a lot like mine. Mine are real boingy like this. And it's real wet here. I have to keep a dehumidifier by the table, and I have to armor all the bed a lot to make it play like this table because it's so damp here. Right bottom, draw. This is the tricky shot. She's put a lot of left bottom on it and draw back. She needs a little angle. She doesn't want to stay straight on this. This is where closed bridges help. But I don't think they know what a closed bridge is. Left bottom, just bounce off the rail a little. And it's just, okay. Not bad. She's still all right. Now a lot of right bottom. Real low on the ball on this one. You amateurs, when you get this particular shot and you want to draw past that side over there, you need to get a lot of bottom on it, and that helps the cue ball just draw right over there where you need it. Because it has a lot of angle. She got more angle than she wanted, but it's still not that hard of a shot. As big as these pockets are, it's hard to miss this. You really got to hit it bad, poorly. But you know, I could miss it too still. A lot of right bottom. See how low she's going? There you go, good shot. A little bit firm though. She overhit that one. The reason why she overhit it is because she didn't use enough spin. These kind of shots, when you're cutting them like this, these kind of severe cuts a little bit down the rails, and you want to slow the cue ball down, it needs a little more spin, and that's what slows the cue ball down. This is the same shot again, left bottom. Just pop it a little. See, she didn't put anything on that. Look what happened. She didn't put any spin on it. She came up out of the spin. She just did not spin the ball. That's why she scratched. She'll just roll this in, go past the side, bounce off the rail a little. The 9 in the corner. And just roll this one in or draw away. One or the other. I never know what they're going to do. She's going to roll it in. Yep. Boy, they finally panned in where I could see exactly what she had. Zalewska breaking from the right side, leads 6-5. Makes the one. She's lucky she made 2 balls on the break, or that would have been a foul break. It's crazy, these breaks. They make 2 balls, they only get 1 back. And they're lucky to get that one back. They're hitting them so easy. She's very fortunate to be leading again. Gradisnik just didn't hit that 7 with enough spin. The spin is the key to really playing high-level pool, going to the highest level.
Extension.
Even good tour players don't spin the ball enough. They're only winning because they're lucky. Their breaks are good or something. Or they're lucky. Just get all the breaks when they play. She could roll out where the 7 is, take a tough cut or the safety. This is a hard shot to roll out on because you're actually trapping yourself. She might have been better to roll from to the other side. This is a men pro would trap you here so easy, it's a joke. Just bump the 2 past the 9 and let the cue ball stay behind the 3, 8, 9. I mean, it's the most elementary safety. But I mean, you could still screw it up.
Time.
Just roll it slow, bump the 2. There you go, like that. Perfect. I mean, she should have really never rolled out. She should have rolled out to the other side maybe and just barely let her see the edge of the ball somehow. Now she's got a kick. There's probably no way to get safe. There's not enough pool balls down table. Or they're spread out. Hard to get safe. But she left a really weird shot. She's luckier than me, I'll tell you that, when it comes to that kind of shot. She could play the bank. The 8 may throw in because it's frozen towards the rail, but it'll throw in. Try to bank the 2, come over for the 8, 3-8 combination, but she way over chopped it. She didn't leave, not an easy shot, that's for sure. Here's a shots like this. When I was in my 20s, I used to rifle these in with no problem. I'm starting to get a little older, tough on me now. Still make them though. Try to fire it in and come back, draw back. Get the combination or bust them up. You either make this or butcher it. She hit that well, good shot. I just can't tell, still I can't tell if the 8 will go because they won't pan in. If it goes, it's an easy out, maybe. Or she may have to play safe, I don't know. They're showing me the 6 cue ball. I need to look at the... She's gonna play the safe, I think, somehow, yeah. I didn't think it would go. If she would have got down table, you could have thrown it in if she'd have got all the way down table. I really guessed on that. They never did show me if that ball would actually go. Amazing. Here, you want to kick this with a little bit of bottom and hit the 3 on our side as we look and send the cue ball back down here a little bit and the 3 down table. And she hit the wrong side of the 3. Totally. I'll tell you what, though, she left it weird. It's not an easy shot, I don't think. Of course, they won't pan in, I can't tell. Oh, she can cut it in the side. And yeah, with a lot of left bottom, there we go. That's amazing. They won't just go ahead and pan in and let me be able to see what's going on. It's hard to get on this ball correctly. She's got to hit it hard if she wants to get close to it. She may take a longer shot. Like that really wasn't no good. Now she's got to run into the 9 ball. She's still all right. She might miss the 9 and hit the 8. I can't tell. Straight top, cut the 6 in. May miss the 9, I don't know. Oh, she's playing, nope. Wow. God, how lucky that was. Oh boy. Boy, I know why it ain't a sport now. Just too lucky. That's why I want to play placement pool. You shoot the rack, I shoot the rack. 15 ball rotation. Shoot them all in the corners. 20 seconds to shoot. That's a sport. No luck. She'll put a little right on this, kick it nice and smooth, knock the 6 down table. She hit that way too hard. I mean, just incredibly too hard she hit that. She hit the wrong side of the ball, too. That really wasn't that hard of a kick to knock it down table. All she's got to do is make it, Zalewska, and roll forward, and she'll have an easy shot on the 7 to go 2 rails. Worst she could do is overcut it. She didn't. It's probably the only way she could miss that was to overcut it or hit the point by the side. All right, just straight top, 2 rails. They got to make pool harder than this. I mean, for the men especially. It's no challenge. It's all luck, jump sticks and corner balls, and you make balls and I don't. Left bottom, draw off. And just roll it in, nice and easy for the win. There it is. Zalewska wins. She shouldn't be cheering because she got lucky. 7-5. Thanks for watching the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.